have another initial D car. I think we're about halfway through the list of cars. This time we have the other variant of Ryosuke's FC. This time with the one with the carbon hood and the spoiler. I don't think this car really showed up that much, but it was a really cool one. So here it is. Let's get straight into this build here. No engine swap, no drivetrain swap. Yeah, definitely no body kit. Then for the Aero, you want to do the Mazda Speed front bumper, the Forza Aero rear wing, stock rear bumper, stock side skirts, and the border hood. So, okay, that's it for Aero. Then you want semi-slick race tires, stock front tire width, stock rear tire width. For wheels, you want the Advan RG2 in the sport rim style, stock rim size front and back, max rear track width, and max front track width as well. For the drivetrain, you want the race clutch, the race transmission, which is the 6-speed, the race driveline, and the drift differential. Before we move on, just want to make a few disclaimers. As far as building these initial D cars goes, I'm only going for appearance and drivability. I want them to drive the way they did in the show, and I want them to appear the way they did in the show, because like I know that this car did not have almost 500 horsepower in the show. So anyway, race brakes, rally suspension, race front anti-roll bars, race rear anti-roll bars, no roll cage, and race weight reduction. Then we have race intake, race fuel system, race ignition, race turbo. I know in the show this car is supercharged, but I can't put a supercharger on it, so we had to go with the turbo. Race rotor, race exhaust, race intercooler, race oil and cooling, and race flywheel. That's all for the build. Now we're going to go into the tune. You want your tire pressure to be 28 in the front, 30 in the rear, your gearing to be 2.20 final drive, 4.17 first, 2.89 second. Ooh. I don't know why I yawned in the middle of talking, but 2.17 third, 1.66 fourth, 1.25 fifth, 1.07 sixth. Then your alignment, you want your camber to be negative 0.5 in the front, negative 0.3 in the rear. Your toe, you want 1.7 out in the front, and the rear you want 1.0 in. And your front caster angle, you want 6.0. For your anti-roll bars, you want 25.5 in the front, 19.4 in the rear. Your suspension, you want 228.1 in the front, 225.4 in the rear. Your ride height to be 5.8 in the front, 6.2 in the rear. For your damping, you want your rebound to be 6.5 in the front, 6.0 in the rear. And your bump 4.0 in the front and 1.0 in the rear. Your aero, you should only have it for the back. You want to go 294 towards cornering. Braking balance, you want 65% towards the front and 100% pressure. And then your differential, you want 83% acceleration, 15 deceleration. And that is it. Now for the design, I don't recall if I just did stock white. Is this the stock white? I don't think so. Anyway, you want to do white. Then your hood, you want to do carbon. Mirrors, you leave them. Your wing, you want to do carbon. Your wheels, you want to do... Just give me a sec here. That's too light. The steel semi-gloss. And black window tint. Let's see. That's about it. The design on this thing's pretty simple. Let's take it for a little spin down the mountain now. Once we get videos uploaded and everything on all of these cars, we're gonna do a video racing them downhill, see which one's the quickest. Not bad. Someone came in, but anyway. Other thing is, I'm not going to score high in this drift zone because these cars aren't really meant for drifting like they can, and they will if you want them to, but they're not like meant for high score drifting or anything, because they're downhill race cars. Like, you can see them actually taking some of the corners and curves like regularly and not kicking out the rear end. My headset's gonna die, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. I swear this turn, like this, from like the speed trap down to this hairpin is like the most difficult like section. And it was almost a perfect run, and then I had to clip that tree. Well, anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. And we end off every video with donuts, so we're gonna do those real quick.